Converts, stay focused. And what do I mean by that? Hashem has blessed me with the opportunity to speak to so many amazing converts across the entire world and people who have finished their process. And these are just the most special people. And I want to share with all of you one piece of advice that I think can help sustain you and give you continual strength to keep going through this amazing process and journey. And it's very, very simple. There's an amazing story that I'm sure you know in the Talmud about Hillel, the elder, being approached and being asked, convert me and teach me the entire Torah while I'm standing on one foot. Make it quick and simple for me. And we know that Hillel says, what is hateful to you, don't do to other people, which is simply the inverse of ve'ahavta l're'echa kamocha, to love your neighbor as yourself. These are the deepest words in existence, both in the inverse, in the negative, and in the positive. But what he says next is the most important. Be'edach perusheha zil gemur. The rest is commentary. Now go and learn. Hillel is balancing the big picture with the small picture in the details. And this is what I want to say to all of you. The details are extremely important because they help us to connect to God in our everyday life and to feel His presence shining in our souls, in our mitzvahs with Hashem and with other people. But don't forget the bigger picture. Don't forget ve'ahavta l're'echa kamocha, to love your neighbor as yourself, which Rabbi Akiva says is the klal gadol, is the big principle of the Torah. Don't forget where you're going ultimately. Keep your eyes, keep your heart, keep your mind, your soul focused on the bigger picture of being a part of this people, of being a part of Am Yisrael, loving your neighbor as yourself. And then the next words of that verse, Ani Hashem, I am Hashem. It's all about your relationship to God. Keep that bigger picture in your heart because you have to constrict. Tzimtzum, you have to constrict in order to go through this process where you learn all the details and there's so much of a focus on the particulars. Please do not be discouraged by that. It's all an expression of love. It's all an expression of closeness and connection. And if you keep the bigger picture in mind, all the details will stay rich and saturated with ahava, with loving kindness and the beauty of Torah. This is what will keep you going. And please, if God forbid people say things in details or comment on anything you're doing in a way that doesn't feel inclusive, just remember the bigger picture. You're coming closer to God, the Shekhinah, to Am Yisrael, the Jewish people. And we're so happy to have you.